Things are about to get really bad for Doordash drivers. Now the reason that is because we are about to go into the brand new year. Obviously it's the last week of December, and as a Doordash driver you've probably been enjoying some pretty decent profits and some pretty great tips along the way over the course of the past few weeks. And that's because as it gets closer to the holiday season, people are feeling more generous and usually tip more. And as the months get colder, the weather usually is worse. People feel bad for dashers who have to drive in the snow or the rain or just even the cold weather. And so they're usually willing to tip a little bit more. But unfortunately, all that good fortune comes to an end right after Christmas. And today is Christmas Eve. So that's about to hit us in 2 days. Now I've been a dasher for over 4 years now. And every single year, this always happens. Right after Christmas, things just completely die down. And I would expect for the months of January and February, you might want to get another job or do something alongside DoorDash to make it easier on yourself, because you could end up averaging about $9 an hour. Let me take you to a shift that I did last year in January. I made a whole video on this, so if you want to watch the full thing, I'll link it up at the top. But I just wanted to show a snippet of it and show you guys just how bad things are about to get in the month of January.
I then continued to get garbage orders like the ones you're seeing right over there, and things were just not going my way. Finally, I got this order to Zupa's, but unfortunately, it came with its own set of challenges. Guys, I'm trying to drop off this Zupa's order, and for some reason, the customer will not give me the code. Like, come on, dude. I need the code to get in. It's locked. Well, it's been 5 minutes now. Little update. Still have the order, still waiting. Well, now this guy wants me to drive all the way over to the leasing office, and he says he'll come meet me down there. So, love that I just wasted 10 minutes waiting on this guy. Why not just give me the code? Oh, it doesn't make any sense. Well guys, so to make matters worse, for some reason the DoorDash app has just decided to not let me finish the order, won't let me complete it. I just keep getting a freaking stupid response, error response. So this is what being a DoorDash driver is like right now, through January and now the beginning of February. It's just rough. At this point I was getting no orders, so I decided to run some errands while I was waiting for orders. And I had time to swing by Walmart and get my grocery shopping done for the week. And not only that, I was able to take a bathroom break as well, and what do you know, still no orders. Well guys, I'm done with my shopping and I still haven't gotten an order, so got myself some popcorn chicken and oh, just got my next order. 1 second. Well, never mind, that order was a bust. So anyway, I'm gonna chill here, eat my popcorn chicken, and hopefully get another order here pretty soon. So after waiting around and not getting any more good orders, I decided to just call it a night because I just can't stand wasting time. There's other things I can be doing rather than out dashing, making very little money. So I called it a night. Now let's go in and see how much I actually made from these 2 shifts combined. So I ended up making $74.18 from the 2 shifts, working 5.2 hours and driving 75 miles. So after I paid my gas, which was $9.75, and after I took out money for car savings and car repairs, which was about $4, I was left with $60.72. Then I had to take out money from this for taxes, which was around $10. I was only left with a total profit of $51.07, which is just awful because that comes out to an hourly pay of just over $9. So throughout both those shifts, I was literally making less than minimum wage, which is just so not worth it. I was putting miles on my car that I don't necessarily want to be on there, and right now is just not the best time to dash.
Now for that shift, I was averaging just over $9 an hour. That is so terrible. And that continued basically throughout the whole month. I mean, things really don't start picking back up until around March. So if you're going to continue dashing, there are some things you can do to try and combat this really slow time of the year. You could obviously go out and work longer to try and hit your goal. If your goal is $100 a day and you've been making that in 4 hours, maybe you're gonna have to go out and do it in 6 hours. So obviously you could always go out and work more. But if you don't wanna go out and work more, you don't wanna spend extra time dashing, then there are some other things you can do. I would suggest using as many apps as possible or trying out some new apps in your area. Maybe try Spark Delivery. maybe try Uber Eats, Grubhub, or some of the different other apps out there. Just because the more orders you can receive off of all the different platforms, the better chance you have of getting some good ones and being able to still hit your goal in the amount of time you want to hit it in. The next thing you probably want to do is just not DoorDash as much, to be honest with you guys. If you're driving around trying to find good orders, they're probably not out there to find. So it's best to just get a side job or try and find other ways to make money online during this time. Now, if you're going to be making less money, you could also just cut back on some of your expenses during this time because you won't be making as much as a DoorDash driver. Maybe this is the time of year where you cut back on ordering out or spending money on things that you don't really need. Now, some things that I'm going to be doing during this time is definitely finding other side hustles, other ways to make money, because DoorDash just isn't going to cut it for my own personal daily money making goals. So I highly suggest you watch some YouTube videos, maybe learn a new skill, something you can try and monetize during this time, because that's going to be the best way to keep the amount of income you've been used to during these past few months as a DoorDash driver. Now, also another thing you can do is download the Solo app. When you download the Solo app and link one of your accounts, you're automatically going to get $10 just for signing up. And also they can help you navigate when the slow times are, when the busier times are, and also they can guarantee your pay. So you don't have to worry about going out and making only $9. If the Solo app predicts that you can make $18 an hour, then that's what you're gonna make, as long as you schedule out your shift. So that's a really good app to help you during the slow times because it guarantees your pay. And if orders just completely die out, then you're not gonna have to worry about like, oh, well, I'm only going to make $5 this hour. I can only get one order. No, if you have the Solo app and you have your dash scheduled out, and it says you can plan on making $80 in 4 hours that you're scheduled, you're going to make $80. And if you don't, then Solo pays you the difference. So that's another good tool for the slow times. And I would just try and gather up as much information, download as many apps that can help you as possible, because let me tell you guys, it's going to get really slow. I was editing this video, I thought of another thing that you could do to try and combat the slow times, and that would be to try out other areas. Maybe now, since your area is dying down, maybe now is the time to try out some different areas. Maybe go travel a little bit and test out some different markets. Might be kind of fun, might help you combat the slow times. Maybe you can make more in another state that's like neighboring you or something like that. I don't know, that's just an idea I thought about and something I might try. I'm in Utah right now, so I might take a trip over to Denver. It's like an 8-hour drive or something like that, and test out that market. You know, if your area is not cutting it for you, don't be afraid to drive around and even test areas around in the state you're already in, or hop over to another state, see what it's like. So I think as long as you do all the things I talked about in this video, you should come out okay. And once the springtime hits, we can all enjoy the warm weather and the better tips. And if you got some valuable information out of this video, make sure you guys subscribe. I am doing a really big giveaway for this upcoming year. When I hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm doing a huge giveaway. So that'll be announced in probably the weeks to come. I mean, I'm still like 15,000 subscribers away from it, but just wanted to let you guys know that if you subscribe, you're going to be a part of that. There's going to be some really great prizes, really great cash giveaways, stuff like that. So if you're enjoying my videos and you like this type of content, then hit that subscribe button, get entered in the giveaway. And again, if you want to see that shift where I was only making $9 an hour, check out this video right over here, and I'll see you guys next time.